What's up guys, Leopold the Brave here, and it's time for another Skin Ideas video. Last time we covered the original 8 CTR characters: Crash, Coco, Cortex, Tiny, Engine, Dingodile, Polar, and Purah. And this time we'll be coming up with stuff for the 8 secret and boss characters: Ripperoo, Papu Papu, Komodo Joe, Pinstripe, Penta Penguin, Oxide, Fake Crash, and Entropy. Now it should be noted that since the last video based around Skin Ideas, Grand Prix have come to an end. There are no more. However, there are still going to be skins and other content added for updates, so these videos are still good to make. Some have even already been found through data mines, so with all of that said, let's brainstorm and begin. Now we're already starting off with something pretty tricky. Ripperoo is constantly in a straitjacket, and it's hard to think of skins that would fit that, but I do have a couple ideas. Fake Crash has a skin called Dashing Fake Crash, which is basically your stereotypical high school or middle school nerd. And I think Ripperoo could use one of those skins as well, with his straitjacket transforming into a sweater vest. They could also give him a prison jumpsuit, or something a bit riskier, but it could work, a serial killer outfit. Give him ruffled up fur, a dirtier straitjacket, and put a muzzle around that mouth. It'd make for a good Halloween skin if these tinier updates went on until then. Now Papu Papu, on the other hand, is much easier to come up with stuff for. In fact, he already has another skin that's been discovered in the data mine. It's a sumo wrestler skin. I know in the previous skin video I gave Tiny Tiger a boxing uniform in reference to his Mike Tyson impression that he had in Crash of the Titans, but I think Papu Papu could use a boxing skin as well, paying homage to King Hippo from the Punch-Out games. They both have the same body shape and aesthetic, they're both islanders, it just seems like it makes sense. A barbecue skin would be fun as well. Give him a casual Hawaiian shirt, give him some sandals, replace his staff with a spatula. Come on, let Papu Papu grill some burgers. Most of Komodo Joe's skins have him wearing a robe, so we're gonna try and continue that trend. A bedtime Ripperoo skin was found in the data mine, so Komodo Joe could use one of those as well. Give him a big poofy robe, some cute pink slippers, a cozy nightcap, and he's ready for bed. But there's plenty of other robe skins he could also use. He could have a bath towel like Oxide and have his own shower skin. He could also have a samurai robe and armor that replaces his regular sword with a samurai sword, of course. Then finally he could have a skin that's just a regular old magician. Give him a big black fancy cape and a top hat. Then we come to Pinstripe, and I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this one. He's my personal favorite boss in the game. I have a ton of ideas, including but not limited to this one that's never going to happen, Pimpstripe. But there's plenty more. A huge missed opportunity I saw was during the spooky Grand Prix. We could have had a cool vampire Pinstripe, but it unfortunately never happened. We could also have a lawyer Pinstripe, get him all dressed up and replace his Tommy gun with a briefcase. In the credits of CTR, it's revealed that Pinstripe becomes a used car salesman, so we could see a skin representing that. Give him the sunglasses, the hat, the open plaid jacket, it just works. Then finally, my personal favorite skin idea is replacing his Tommy gun with a magnifying glass because this skin is based around Sherlock Holmes. Detective Pinstripe. For Penta, we could easily just give him skins based off a bunch of different other birds. A pelican skin, a toucan skin, a parrot, a falcon, an eagle, it's all pretty easy. But he could also have skins ironically based on flying stuff because he's a penguin and penguins can't fly. Haha, so funny. We are in the middle of a space-themed Grand Prix right now, so it's kinda sad that we didn't get an astronaut or spaceman Penta, but that could be fixed later on. Tiny has a military uniform, so Penta could get one based on the Air Force. Lots of superheroes can fly, so let's give Penta a hero costume. Then finally, we could actually just give Penta a jetpack to reference the penguins from Crash Twinsanity. Heck, you could knock out 2 birds with 1 stone and make it Crash's jetpack. For Nitrous Oxide, I really like his skins based on bugs, like the beetle skin or the ladybug skin, so perhaps he could get a couple more. Perhaps some more colorful butterfly skin, a bee skin, stuff like that. He also has a couple, what I assume to be decade-based legendary skins. There's the Metalhead one where he has face paint like Kiss, very 70s. Then there's the Hot Rod one, which is pretty 80s. He could have a grunge-style skin from the 90s, or we could go back in time to the earliest decades and give him a tap dancer skin. His victory animation in Crash Nitro Kart had him tap dancing, so that'd be a fun way to bring that back. Or we could go back centuries and give him a classical music composer get-up. A powdered wig would definitely help cover up that giant hideous head. Fake Crash is going to be the hardest one to think of for this entire video because all the skins he has right now are ones that I thought of myself before the game was even out. Me and Beanox just happen to have the same brain when it comes to Fake Crash, I guess. Or Beanox and I. Grammar. Blah. But yeah, the dashing nerd fake Crash, the rustic hillbilly fake Crash, the cowboy fake Crash, they've just met all my demands when it comes to skins for this character, so apologies if these rapid fire suggestions aren't as good as the rest of the ones in this video. He could have his own clown skin like Cortex has. Multiple characters can have the same skin, they've done it before. They could make a homeless, hippie Tommy Chong looking fake Crash just without the weed references and jokes. They could have a dentist fake Crash because he has very giant, prominent teeth. But anyways, I think you get the idea. Time to move on to the last character, Entropy. And I actually do have lots of ideas for him too. Now we can all agree that Stone Age Entropy is awesome, but Digital Entropy seems to be the superior skin in my eyes. It looks cool, but mainly it's because of the other ideas it gives me. Not all of his skins have to be based on time periods and clocks, he could have skins based on other electronic devices and technology. We could get a compass entropy, a calculator entropy, a television entropy. We could even have a smartphone entropy where his armor is the protective case. I do suppose though that we can still have some based on clocks. Digital entropy was clean and white, so perhaps we could have a dark, sleek entropy to represent a microwave or oven timer. My brain passed out halfway through that idea. But you get the picture. Anyways, those were tons of skin ideas for CTR, and hopefully we'll get to see some of them in the upcoming updates, especially now that Grand Prix are over. Let me know your ideas down in the comment section below, and next time we'll get on to the Crash Nitro Kart characters. Crunch, Entrance, Crunk, Nash, Small Norm, Big Norm, Geary, and Real Velo. Also Zem and Zam, I forgot them, oops. But yeah, them too. See you guys next time. Leopold the Brave out.